Hey, this is Miss Robbins helping out Mr. Robbins today. Gonna show you guys how we do long division. It's basically the same way as old school long division. It's just a little bit neater across. It keeps things more organized. Before I do, let me just remind folks of the mnemonic: dad, mom, sister, brother, rover. And that's just the way that remember the steps of long division is you first divide, then you multiply, subtract, bring over, and then rover is the remainder. So we're going to set this up. It's going to look a little different than it used to. We want to spread out these numbers, and you'll see why in a second. You may have heard your kids say houses and chimneys, and this is what they're talking about. Is we call this a room or with a chimney, and this one has one. So our first step up is to divide. 3 goes into 7. 2 times. The next step is multiply. 2 times 3 is 6. Third step is subtract. 1. And then the next step is to bring over. So we're going to just put a little 1 here so that we go back to the next step, back to the beginning. 3 goes into 17. How many times? 5 times. Multiply. 5 times 3 is 17. It's 15. Subtract. Remainder 2. So 77 divided by 3 is 25. Remainder 2. Now we're going to use a little bit larger number into the 100s. The steps stay the same. We're just going to continue to carry that out. So we'll do our rooms, 678. Put our little chimneys here. And start with the first step, divide. 4 goes into 6, 1 time. Second step, 1 times 4 is 4. Third step, subtract. Bring it on up there. 4 goes into 27 6 times. 6 times 4 is 24. Subtract. Bring it on up. 4 goes into 38 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. Subtract. 2, nothing else left, so this becomes our remainder. 169, remainder 2. The only difference is this is not dropping down lower and lower and lower this way like it used to when we did it. It's just carrying it out. It keeps it shorter on the page.